Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new video with me, Noodles. We are back playing Skate, which is the only game that I'm playing at this moment. At least streaming and making videos on. So, we are going to make a first episode of a series that is going to be kind of a way to find all the realistic spots, or the best realistic spots in Skate. So they're going to be streaming in the first place, so everyone can join in and be part of the kind of exploration we're going to do here. And well, that's gonna be great. I think it's going to be cool. We're going to find a few nice spots around this place, and I'm going to start here at Brixwick, the Chum Bucket. The Chum Bucket is actually one of my favorite parking spots, or like skating spots, because it feels very like the rugged part of what skate many hoped skate to be. And well, we're going to explore just these areas as we go. So I'm thinking maybe the episodes are going to be like half an hour or so, and we will try to skate most of the objects that we find interesting to see if, like, bring more creativity to each spot. Hopefully we can do that. So first off, I know this one has been on a skate bounty before. It's not actually. I don't feel like if you play the game, it's not that hard to find those skate bounties. But let's start with that. Let's start with the skate bounty, and I feel like one of the coolest tricks here, if we were going to do it realistically, would be a crooked. Just an ordinary crooked, but it's actually we need to pop it out because it glues a little bit into to the end of it because it's shaped. Hopefully we'll not see any crashes today. The game is a little rugged at some point. Okay, with a kick flip out, that's fair. Let's see if we can do a tray flip over crooks. Was that our first crash? No, it wasn't, but it was close. Let's do that. Okay, over crooks. Come on. I don't know what setting people are using their grind assist on this game. What is kind of the fair amount? I'm using it on 10. I feel like that's okay. Okay, that was actually quite a nice line. I feel like we can close that spot with a tray flip over crooks, kick flip out, and this no slide was actually quite nice. Had a little tap in there. But I feel like that was fair. That line is closed. That was nice. Other than that, we have this pole here, which is one of my favorites. Oh. You can do a fair amount of tricks on that shit. Let's start off with a nose slide. That was definitely not a low slide. Alright. Nose blunt. Did that count? Okay. I see why I did that. We're coming in. Why am I right? It says I'm writing switch. I'm definitely not writing switch. Has it changed? It actually changed my freaking stance in this game, I think. How is that even possible? Appearance. Goofy. Nah, that's... Nope. Alright, we go in. Okay, let's try a Smith grind. That was not a Smith grind. Sometimes the Smith can be hard to get. It won't lock as easy. Alright, come on, we need to do it. We need to do it. I did it the wrong way. Ah, okay. Come on, I know you can do it. That's a Smith. That's a Smith. It's not as clean. It's not as clean as I want it to be, but it's not that easy too because you have to pop it up to get up there. But let's change this spot a bit. Let's make it more accessible for us with more tricks. Let's actually place down a object here. I'm gonna place down a sign to remove this pop shit, so we don't have to pop. Okay, so now we can actually do a power slide into that thing. Let's do just an ordinary power slide to... Oh! What in the world was that? Something. Look how fabulous that looks. I had a fabulous moment over there. Look at that facial expression. It looks like he was just about to be taking a photo. There we go. Well, that was sad. Let's try that again. Okay. I have no idea what happened there. So that's nice. Now we can actually do that. We can do power slides on this thing. Oh, that looks so sick. If I could get that into a Smith grind, I would be happy. Let's see if we can actually grind that with a Smith grind. Go and power slide in. Yeah, that was actually not that hard. But the question is, how does it look? I feel like that's pretty fair. That's cool. Can we actually do a revert onto that thing? To a Switch 50? Oh, we can. Oh my goodness, that's a nice one. Gotta do the revert a little bit earlier. Damn, that's solid. That's solid. If you have any trick suggestions, it's just to shout them out. I'll try them. But we're trying to do it as realistically as we can here. I don't know how realistic that was, but I feel like we can close that spot too. This is something that you can have so much fun on. That was better than I expected. Man, that's nice. Alright, is there any other spots on this? I know Pigeon Thief just released a video with one of his favorite spots, which is actually here, and I've never skated this part. It's simply just grinding this one and then transition over to the next. That's quite nice. Let's see if we can do that. It's possible. Let's see if we can get a tail slide onto the next one. Okay. I feel like I can do myself a favor. Do the lineup a little bit easier. Let's try that instead. Come on. What is going on? Come on. Yeah, I know you can do better than that. The lineup here was actually quite hard. There's not much space to go on there. I actually need to do a roll in. It looks much better too. But I can't really lock onto that thing. It was much harder than I expected. Damn. How am I not making this? And damn, I just found another spot that I haven't seen here. This one, actually, we need to try out later. That's a huge stair. If we could do a ollie across this fence into a grind, that would be insane. To an overcrooks or something like that. Let's see if we can do this spot first. Definitely not easy. How am I not making this? How is this not working? Actually, to make this easier, I'm going to use this one. That is great. Okay, that changed the whole thing. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So, okay, let's do a 50-50 on this one. Over to a tail slide and a kickflip out. Okay, close enough. Come on. We have to make it. What in the world? What was that? Someone just came flying. Where did it even come from? What in the world was that? What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Not my style. You're ruining my clips. Maybe I'm not trying. I'm rotating my right stick. Let's try to not rotate that one. Let's see if we can. If it's easier to just pop it on. Could be. I think that's easier, actually. I'm not gonna do a kickflip though. I'm trying just an ollie. Oh yeah. That's exactly what we're trying to do. And just clean it up. Okay. Sometimes this game is working against me. Nice. Nice front flip. Oh, that could have been it. I saw the speed was just right. It was much harder to actually gain the speed here to complete the whole trick. I lose a lot of speed when going into the transition. Oh, I thought that was it. Ah, oh, come on. I guess that's a count. Let's play it. Well, clean enough. Clean enough. Let's hop on to the next one. I saw this staircase I really want to try out. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here yet, but I think I'm gonna have to try just one no slide. Frontside no slide on that thing. To a... Would have been really cool to actually do something a little bit gnarlier out there. Let's see if we can just kickflip across that first. Across that fence. I want to see how much impact this takes. Oh, we need much more speed. And I need to change my stance. Okay. Gaining a lot of speed on this one. So we're gonna do this. Ooh, damn! That's quite sick. But it's huge. This one is huge. You're going to have a real problem landing this one. The impact is just too huge. I'm having like my settings on a 2. My impact on 2. I think there's 3 alternatives. You can have 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can ollie it. I think ollie is we're not gonna kickflip this one. That will make it too unrealistic. Let's do just a ollie. Oh, damn. This is gonna be a hard one. I'm not sure if we can ollie it. impact is too great, I think. Of course, I can turn off the impact thing, but that's kind of the thing. We're not gonna do that. I'm not sure. I don't think we actually can make this. I think I gotta skip that trick, to be honest. It would have been so nice to actually land it, but okay, we can cheat it a little bit because we can manage the spot. Let's place down a plywood here on the last stair. It's gnarly. It's still gnarly. Now we don't need so much speed, I think, but let's do it. I'm thinking ollie. Yeah, that's perfect. It's not supposed to be, it's just gonna be an ollie. So what, ollies are my the hardest tricks, man. Oh yeah, awesome. Look at that huge ollie. This would have been on the front page of Thrasher magazine. Easy. Easy. Oh man, that looked so sick. Alright, let's record it. I'm thinking, no, what did I do? We have to use the tripod on this one, I think. Let's go down here. Gonna find a nice recording spot. I think this is nice. Let's remove the cursor. Boom! I'm below the ground. That was huge. That gap was huge. Man, I love that. I love that. That was really cool. Let's see if we can do a grind on that spot too. I'm thinking 360 pop shove to a front side nose slide and kick flip out to switch. Should be possible. If we can just get the controls right. Okay, that was not intentional. But we get the idea here. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, I thought it was the one. Just into the nose slide. Come on. A nice salad though, but why is the nose slide so hard to get into today? It's going board slide every time. Come on. Okay, I gotta stay much further out, I think. Well, that's a new one in the dictionary here. What the hell happened? I board slided the fence. Okay. Come on, you can do better than that. That board slide is so sticky, man. Come on, I know you can do it. I mean, it looks nice, but it's not the trick we're trying here. Come on. Can I even get into a nose slide here? Come on, let's see if we can do it. That's a tail slide. I thought tail slides was like something off with the, it's like turning it the other way around. Now I gotta check this out. Is there something special about that tail slide? I don't know. The nose slide, I mean. Why is it not sticking to that? Nose slide, front side nose slide. Yeah, it's what I'm doing, so it's weird. I thought I mixed it up, maybe, but it is what I'm doing with my stick. Oh, that was it. I just missed on the kickflip. Somehow it worked twice in a row. I have no idea how, but it looked sick. Oh, come on. Just get that kickflip out. If we can get that kickflip, I'm sure we have some nice footy on this spot. Oh, I wish that was a little bit cleaner, but I think it was a nice... I think this was a nice one, really. I'll count it. I'll count it. Damn. What a nice spot. There's one more trick that I actually want to do here, and that's a hard flip no slide. Just because the catch and everything with that trick, it just makes it so sick. Okay, we just cleaned up the first one. Damn, that was nice. God damn. Let's see if we can record that in a different manner. Ooh. That was sick. Boom. What a landing. Another happy landing. Okay, hard flip. Oriole heel flip. I mean, it wasn't the exact trick we tried to do, but I feel like it was a nice addition, man. Let's make that hard flip count. Come on. Ooh, damn. Supposed to be a no slide. There we go. That's it. That's a make. Damn, that looks so good. I just need to record that. Hard flip first. Look at that catch into a no slide. God damn, that looks so good. I mean, this game has some good qualities, man. Exactly what I'm looking for here. Oh yes, that's a make. Let's count it. I feel like we have a few nice lines here now on this spot. Not lines, but a few nice spots. Okay, this one. That rail is quite nice. Let's have a line here. We make a backside Smith to kick flip, switch 5-0. And we have to do that pole. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do on that pole yet, but let's see. If we can start this line here, make a backsmith. Definitely not a backsmith. Smith grind is my weakness in this game, man. There we go. Kickflip, switch 5-0. To a blunt. Okay. Let's just make the line once. Let's do a revert onto that pole. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. It's a little bit higher, this ledge, than I thought. Might be a difficult one with the Switch 5 over there. D. Smith, man, come on, I know you can. What? What gravitational mishap was that? What are you trying to grind? You're trying to grind that. Okay. Oh, that was clean. Let's just do that. Boom. Let's have a recording of that. Sometimes the replay edit in this game, oh, it's so annoying. It freezes back, so you have to kind of restart it. No idea why. Just how does this look? I feel like that's looking good. All right. Is it actually easier to record it in free? Let's see that. Not so usual. I think this is actually a little bit easier. I feel like I'm flying a drone beside this guy. Oh, when we do this. This is hard, recording that. I really wish they would add some keyframes into this. That would make this so much easier. But I feel like that was a good line. It's not exactly what we're trying to do, so I need to clean it up. But let's keep doing the backsmith. And I want to do the Switch 5.0 on the last one there. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, that's gonna count. No, it's not. Backsmith and smith grind sometimes can be a pain in the ass in this game. And that ledge is just the big enough height to have problems with it. Let's see here. That's a good one. Not a good one. Come on. That is so hard. Let's do an overcrooks instead. Okay, we did the ledge. That was good looking. That was so good looking. And I actually like the addition doing the ledge instead. It's quite gnarly because look at the distance on that rail. That's just barely. Alright, play it. It said it actually said that this was a slide, not a grind. But I'd say this is a grind. That is a grind. So actually this one is counting in my head, but it said it was doing a. Did it actually say that it was a no slide? I think it really said so. The hardest thing, how do I record this? Making it look sweet. Look how low-key is standing on there. Oh, we did a little clip there. But okay, I'm gonna count that. That was a good one. That was a good addition to it. But I'm thinking we're going 30 minutes now. I think we gotta clean up this spot. I feel like this is a spot, and I want to challenge everyone who have watched this video now. Place down a toilet on this spot and share some cool clips about you doing some tricks above it. It's going to be crazy. I had a few sessions with my friends doing that. It was hella fun. Place down the kind of the this toilet right here. Place it here and do a few tricks above it. It's really cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great one. We'll see you in the next one.